Hi, this is Dave with Rug Renew, and here's a pet stain on a client's carpet that this is just a vomit spot from the dog getting sick. And here is a perfect product to use, Woolzyme. So we sell these, and you can get it from us. Just look up our info at rugrenew.com. And so what we'll do is we'll take a microfiber towel, and we're going to get this is a bacterial enzyme, so it'll eat up the bacteria and all of the biological things that happened. Now, you never want to scrub the wool. You always just blot it, just like this. So you're blotting the stain. Microfiber I like because it's very smooth. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to start pouring it right on the carpet, and that makes the stain get bigger. So what we're trying to do is remove it by blotting, and then we'll go wet, and then we'll follow it up with a dry towel and blot dry. And so you can just pound it down, fold the towel in half, pound down like this, and then just never scrub it. One of the things that I like to do to add a little bit of agitation, because the agitation will help to remove it, is put it on like this, put it down, you're applying the product. You can open this cap halfway so it just barely drips out like this. That's okay. You're not applying too much. And then you can rub the bottom of the bottle to the carpet, and you're kind of massaging it in that way. That doesn't fray the wool too much. And then follow it up with folding the towel in half and blotting it. You can also fold it in half and step on it. That's a good way of doing it. Step down on it. The more weight you have, the better. So then you feel the spot with the back of your hand. If you feel there's moisture, move the towel to a dry place, step on it again. And you can see where I absorbed the spotter and the stain into the towel just by stepping on it. You can see there's a little bit more. Take another dry towel, fold it in half, put it on there, and step down on it with all your weight. Okay, no scrubbing or anything. This is the initial thing you want to do for any kind of pet stain, whether it's vomit, diarrhea, pee stains, all of that. And then what you can do is, if there's any stain left, like if you zoom in on this, you can see there's a little bit of a stain left. So what you'll want to do then is take one of your towels and under the sink, wet it out with hot water, wring it out, and you'll leave the towel that's damp on the spot for 24 hours. After 24 hours, and you could put some weight on it too. So if you have little plastic, a plastic Tupperware or something that has some weight to it, put it on top of this. Or you could use a book on top of this. Anything that weights it down for 24 hours, then remove it. That will help a lot, because the bacterial enzyme will actually continue working as it's wet. If you let it dry too quickly, as soon as it's dry, it's not working anymore. So you do want to keep this product wet, and that'll help. So if I was a homeowner, I would be putting this weight on it, leaving it. But since I'm here at the home and we're gonna completely remove the stain, we have a machine here. If you had like a wet dry vacuum, you could mist the spot with water, distilled water, and use a wet dry vacuum and vacuum it up. That's one method that you could use and just get the stain up that way. I'm gonna use the machine. Okay, so generally the rule of thumb is what you do is if you have a shop vac, you wet it out with distilled water, vacuum it. Every time you wet it out, you follow it up with a vacuum. So that's what we do when we're carpet cleaning is we wet stroke and then we let go of the trigger and we dry stroke. And you should do probably 2 or 3 dry strokes for every wet stroke. That way you're not over wetting. When you feel it, it should feel pretty dry. So I'm going to finish it up with the dry and we're done. There we go.